Before we can do anything with Burp Suite, we first have to connect to it. And what I mean by that is we have to configure our web browser to route traffic through the Burp proxy, which is really easy to do. I'm going to show you how to do this using Mozilla Firefox, and then I'll also provide instructions for doing this in some other browsers in the notes section underneath this video. So we're going to click on the pancake menu, and we're going to choose Preferences. Then we're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and we're going to click on the Network Proxy Settings button. Now your proxy settings probably look like this if you've never configured your browser to route through a proxy before. So we're going to go ahead and click the Manual Proxy Configuration radio button. And then we have to tell our browser a host name or an IP address to connect to. In this case, it's our local host, which is 127.0.0.1. You could also type localhost, that's fine too. And now we just have to tell it which port the proxy is listening on. And if you don't know which port Burp is listening on, you can find out in the Burp interface. You just click on the Proxy tab, and then the Options sub-tab. Now by default, if you haven't changed or edited this in any way, Burp is going to be listening on port 8080. But if you wanted to change these settings or add an additional listener for whatever reason, here's where you would do that. So we'll go ahead and go back to our proxy settings, and we'll just choose port 8080. And then we'll check the Use this proxy for all protocols box. And that's all we have to do. We are now connected to Burp. We are routing traffic through the Burp proxy. And we can verify that just by clicking the refresh button. You'll notice that this page is just going to spin and spin and spin. That's because when you start a Burp session for the first time, the Proxy Intercept feature is on. And you'll notice here that the Proxy tab and the Internet sub-tab have turned orange to let us know that something's happening. Well, essentially, Burp has captured this request, and it's waiting for us to decide if we want to edit it, or drop it, or forward it on, or do something with it. So we can click forward and another request comes in. And if we click forward again, we'll see more and more requests. So we're just going to turn Intercept off for now. Click on the Targets tab, and we can now see all of these APIs and different third-party client-side libraries have all been requested from our browser, just to make a simple GET request to the root page of google.com. So that's it for now. We will see you in the next video.